Right, well, good evening. Funny time of the day for me to go live. Not very often that I'm going live at nearly 7 o'clock in the evening, but I couldn't let today go by without coming on and saying a little bit about the fact that today we see the launch of the August to December mini catalogue and the start of the second celebration for 2021. So that's an exciting day and lots of reasons that we need to come on and show you those catalogues, show you what's in there, explain a bit about Sale-a-Bration, what the benefits are to everybody this time round. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get started. So I'm going to bring the camera down and bring in the catalogues. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Helen Jennings. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK, and this is where you can find me, www.Love-a-Duckie.co.uk, and you'll find me under the name of Love-a-Duckie, whether you're looking on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, any of those places. You'll find me all under the name of Love-a-Duckie. But here are those catalogues in question, and we've had a flash at the covers on a couple of occasions, but today the catalogues have launched, and as well as everything else, that means I can open the pages of this catalogue and show you the delights that there are inside. Now, obviously, being the August to December one, as you might expect, there's quite a lot of Christmassy product in here, as well as some lovely autumn stamp sets, sweets, papers, and some Halloween as well. So that's all contained in the pages of this beautiful little mini catalogue. Mine obviously has post-it notes in it, because all catalogues, once I've had them for a little while, start to get post-it notes tucked inside of things that I want to get, and I'll whip those out as when I get them. I need to look at them actually, because there might be some that already can come out. So let's open up this catalogue and have a look. Now, it's one of the sort of landscape style catalogues that we've had in our mini catalogues for the last couple of occasions, and it does mean that you get lots of space for pictures and samples and to get a real idea of the products that you get in here. You get a bit of a question and answer session at the beginning there with Shelley, and what does she love about Stampin' Up and what are her favourite products and things. This stamp set here, the beginning one, this Make a Difference with these lovely hearts on. I don't know if you can see those samples, they're really pretty. This is a Make a Difference stamp set. For every stamp set of the Strong and of Heart stamp set that is purchased, Stampin' Up are going to donate £2.50 to support heart health. So it will go to a sort of region by region appropriate charity that's going to help to make a difference for people in their heart health. So really good cause. As we flick over the paper page again, we're going to get a flash of some kits, and these look really fun. So although these aren't yet up on the kits section of the online store, look out for some fun seasonal kits coming our way very soon. Keep checking back for those, and we have got some paper pumpkins coming up in the next month or two. Over the page again, and we've got gingerbread and peppermint. So you can see these sort of, if I fold this over, that perhaps will be easier. You can see like these gingerbread style and dies and stamps. Really lovely. There's a cute little box there that you can create. Here's one that's been made up as a little sample. Really sweet little box. There's craft paper, stencils, ruffled ribbons, a really beautiful suite there. If we click over here, we've got the stamp set that goes with that suite, and obviously you've got these dies as well. So if you're loving your gingerbread biscuits and things coming up to Christmas, that would be a really good set. You're the icing on my gingerbread. Really beautiful. Absolutely, Louise. It's really beautiful, that little pillow box, isn't it? One of my team have been creating some things with hers, and they were just really beautiful. Over here you've got sweets and treats. Now there is a cloche die that coordinates with this. There's another set further in the catalogue that it's there as a bundle, but this is a second stamp set that die will coordinate with. You've got your mince pie and your Christmas pudding, yummy treats there. Some snowflakes here with the Merry Snowflakes bundle. So some lovely dies, pretty stamps. So that would work really well. We've obviously in the main catalogue got the snowflake stamp set, and then this one would work on its own or would work alongside it. And you can see these beautiful dies here as well. So some really unusual snowflake dies there. This a few punch bundles in this catalogue. This one is some stars. So you've got this lovely punch. I haven't yet got this one with all these little stars in, and you can see that that coordinates with this stamp here. And then you've got the little baubles and things that go with it. Stars Are Shining bundle. It's a cute little bundle. You've got your three kings here, your great tidings, the wise men coming with their gifts in those beautiful cloaks and things. So that's really lovely. I love the sort of opulent colours of this one. That's obviously been made into a shaker card, and you've got like this really quite ornate Eastern style sort of frame in that set of dies. Really gorgeous. This is a lovely suite. This one is very definitely on my list, the Painted Christmas Suite. So you get 2 stamp and die bundles in this one. You've got this Christmas season one that's got these beautiful pine cones and holly leaves and things, and then as well as dies that cut those stamped images out, you've got these labels. And then you've got this one here, the Christmas to Remember bundle, that gives you these fabulous Christmas greetings, but then this sort of intricate foliage type die with the pine cones as well. Some really lovely papers in there, these gold holly leaves, and this lovely cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. So a lovely stamp set. Here's the stamps, and you can see they call it painted. You get this sort of real watercolour effect with all these lovely stamps. And there's your greetings. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Friends like you make this season special. It's a really gorgeous suite there, and the papers are fab. Words of cheer. So this, I have actually got this stamp set and bundle, but with this bundle you get these die cut words here. So you've got your happy that's coming across and your cheer that's going down, and each of those has the letters to go in the middle of this sort of ornate outer, as well as the dies that are going to cut your stamped floral image. So that's a really fun bundle, and there's a class coming up in the upcoming months using that. This is a returning favourite. So the Snow Wonder stamp set with these dies was available last Christmas and is returning in this catalogue. So that's a returning one. We talked earlier about that cloche die, and here's the other die that goes with it. So you've got like these lovely little village scenes in this, as well as the birds on the trees, and you can, really nice example there of the village under that glass dome. So really pretty, warmth, joy and happiness. And this Encircled in Warmth die, that stamp that's here, actually coordinates with the Encircled in Beauty dies that are available in the annual catalogue. But they're really stunning, looks really beautiful with that sort of Christmassy feel to it. And you've got some specialty pack of silver foil. We don't have just plain silver foil anymore, but there is this specialty pack available in the mini catalogue with a brushed finish, a matte finish and a foil finish. So that's rather lovely. I'm going to flick through the Whimsy and Wonder quite quickly because I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but it is a really beautiful suite featuring sort of greens and pinks and blues really lovely with these sort of quite quirky trees. As I say, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. We've got the Peaceful Deer bundle. We'll perhaps look at that in a bit more detail as well. But this again is a punch and stamp bundle. So you've got your little punch that will punch out those deer, as well as these lovely stamps and trees. Got this nice little guy here that obviously is just been made to be coloured to look like a robin with the holly. Again, another punch to go with this punch. Yeah, table favours. Yes, sorry, Louise, I've just seen that. That little box would be fabulous for table favours at Christmas. This little punch will give you not only these holly punch outs, but will also give you a holly border left behind in your card. So a bit of a 2-for-1 there. Some cute little stamp sets just here. We've got these lovely little gang of snowmen just here. Snowmen, snow ladies, with some lovely greetings there. We've got a return of the real red sheer ribbon. Then we've got these Be Jolly, these jolly little Father Christmases with their trees and his sleigh there, and the little robin wearing his, or little bird wearing his hat. A nice set of Holly Jolly Wishes. Merry Christmas to you, 'tis the season to be jolly, jingle all the way. So some really nice sentiments there. Here's a really cute little sweet. It's called Sweet Stockings, and you can see that your furry friends feature in this one. So you've got a dog there and a cat and a little hamster. The papers feature dogs and cats and animals. There's some felt sheets, some really nice pool party stripy ribbons, and there's the stamp set and all the dies that go with it. So that's a really fun suite there. Loving this one. This might be, you might remember that there was a hose set a couple of years ago with this sort of idea of having legs and different things to add onto the top. So we've got a couple of different, like a coat here with boots. You've got your little leg warmers there, tights you can be putting in. You've got this pretty flouncy skirt here, and you've got piles of presents. You've got a tree, and these would be quite nice sort of autumn foliage. In fact, you can see one just there. Warming thoughts to you this season, sending love and Christmas cheer. So you just combine your choice of skirt bottom with your choice of top and colour them in. Really fabulous. And there is a class coming up with that as well in the coming months. Brushed metallics, again, returning favourites. These have already proved very popular with demonstrators in pre-order, so you may well have seen these little penguins featured in lots of samples and things round and about. And there is some coordination with this in the Sale-a-Bration catalogue as well, which is good fun, but really cute. Again, another stamp and punch bundle. You've got your little punch that will punch out your penguin, and in fact we did use the penguin when we had our games night last Friday. So there's a little punched out penguin to make a little love you tag, or you could put a magnet on top of the back of that, put it on the fridge, or make whatever you like from it, just to show that the penguins aren't just for Christmas, but they will indeed make very cute Christmas cards. I think they're going to be very popular this year. This is an intriguing little set just here. So this again is a stamp and a die bundle. You've got this knit together background stamp that you can see. Looks as if you've knitted your whatever it is in the background. Here we go. And then you get this little die just here that's going to, let's see if we can get that to focus. It's going to cut out either the outline or all the little bits to make sort of like patterned Fair Isle jumpers. So this one, this is with all the bits popped out, and that background has been stamped with this stamp so that the background looks knitted and you've got the sort of holes. This is the bits that's been punched out that have been added to the front of a card that's been stamped with that knitted look. So really quite fun. And look, you can see in the background there, actually that looks like what they've done is that they've cut out that die and then used the die as a stencil with some embossing paste by the look of that. There's an idea. So all good fun. This one here is a little shaker card where they've used those little bits that have cut out. Here's another big background stamp, this time using lots and lots of candy canes. That's another fun background stamp there. This is the Peaceful Place suite. Got a really nice sort of log cabin type stamp there with the dies that go with it. The paper is just stunning. I have got this, I'll show you it in a minute. There is a timber 3D embossing folder, some sequins, some beautiful white glittery ribbon, and some snowy white velvet sheets. So a beautiful suite. You can see there some of the examples with that cabin. And there's a die cut cabin just there. So really lovely, a bit unusual. And there you can see the stamp set with the dies. How about some polar bears? We've had penguins in previous years. This is some polar bears. They're really quite fun. And you've got the dies again that are going to enable you to build up your background scenery. Do some northern lights and things with that. A bauble stamp set and die bundle here. And you can see these sort of very detailed dies down the bottom here that go along with this stamp set to create your beautiful bauble cards. We've got another nice stamp set there. Unto Us, so that's got some more traditional religious type greetings on there, and you've got some red velvet sheets down there that again are returning. And what about some angels? These are rather pretty, aren't they? Beautiful couple of angels just there. And then this is a Merry Melody embossing folder. You can't see that everywhere very well, but you've got like all the musical notes and things on this background, on this embossing folder. Really useful embossing folder for lots of your Christmas projects. Merriest Moments. This is an intriguing bundle because not only have you got stamp and dies, but you've also got an embossing folder that goes with this one. And you can see here how the die is going to cut out your embossed image. And if you have a look on that sample there, I think you'll be able to see that embossed image that's been die cut. So a really lovely little bundle just there, a little unusual. We're now going on to some autumnal type things. This Blackberry Beauty Suite is just stunning. I will show you some of the papers and things in a minute. Just gorgeous. Here's a little project that we made at our games night the other night. You can pick up the foiling on that paper. Foiling on that paper, just really gorgeous. The changing of leaves reminds us that new wonders are just around the corner. So gorgeous, gorgeous papers and colours. And we've got a ephemera pack in with this suite as well. I'll show you that in a minute, as well as some gold shimmer vellum and some gold shimmer ribbon, and just the most beautiful papers that are a specialty paper that have got this gold foiling on. Just gorgeous, gorgeous sweets. Look at that little bird. You've got a die cut that will cut him out, and then the dies that go with it. You've got this really beautiful, intricate foliage piece. You can see it there, cut from the gold shimmer. Just stunning, just very yummy. Really nice Welcoming Woods stamp set. You've got some falling leaves there, you've got some snowflakes. Really love this sample just here with those colours. I don't know whether they've used watercolouring with that or pastels. Just really beautiful. So a really nice stamp set for your autumnal cards. And why not? You have to have some lovely leaves. So these leaves have got these great background pieces in. That is sort of like a wood grain stamp there, and these splattery stamps. This stamp with these little flurry of leaves, and then these beautiful sort of really distressed looking leaves just here, and the die set also features some more detailed leaf cuts as well as this branch, so you can see here those detailed leaves as well as the stamped leaves. So just a great leaf bundle. Really quite like this pumpkin bundle. Look at that beautiful pumpkin with all those floral leaves on, and you've got a little pile of pumpkin squashes there and some of the flowers. So that's really lovely. That looks as if that's been embossed and then colour added onto the top of those pumpkins. And you've got these sort of flowers and leaves coming in the background there. So really nice excuses for getting your inks and your colouring tools out and your embossing powders and all of those things to make these lovely scrummy autumny cards in reds and golds and browns and greens. And talking of reds and golds and browns and greens, why not keep those colours on your desk and have some fun with some squirrels? Nuts about you. Hope you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's a good saying, isn't it? And you've got some two-step stamping here, so you've got your outline, and then you've also got these pieces that will give you some shading, but obviously you could just use your outline and use your colouring tools and colour them in. But you can see there that they've started with a really basic one, stepped it up a bit, and then really stepped it up. But just such fun little images. They're really cute, those little squirrels. On to Halloween. A cute Halloween suite. So nice purples and greens. You've got these fun cats and pumpkins and ghosts. All sorts of little creatures there that also feature on the papers. A lovely black and white gingham ribbon, some sequin, adhesive back sequin stars, and you can even have a tombstone treat box if you so fancy. And there's a few more Halloween. So you've got the witches here flying on their brooms on this die set down here. You've got a spider's web and your gate and your owl and your witch's hat. Witch's hat's quite fun, isn't it? Somebody was talking about doing a Harry Potter themed scrapbook page. That would be perfect for that, wouldn't it? Batty for you. There you go. And here we've got these sort of bat cats. How fun are they? Got a little bat in there and some spiders and a broom as well, and a pumpkin. But quite a fun little set just there. Onto some more autumny. Here's a Harvest Meadow Suite. Just beautiful. Look at the flowers just there. So you've got the stamp set here and the dies that go with it, and some of these dies will cut out the stamped images, others are silhouette style. You've got this time-worn type 3D embossing folder just here. You've got some cork specialty paper. You've got these metallic adhesive backed dots, this lacy ribbon, beautiful papers. So a gorgeous suite of products for your autumny cards and scrapbook pages and things. There's that lovely flower in the stamp set, and look at this, isn't it gorgeous? Just lovely. This has just got some stalks of wheat or corn or something in the background there. So really lovely. Heartwarming Hugs, that's a returning set of papers, and the Heartfelt Wishes, so they're good for you've got Much Gratitude, Happiest Holidays, Merry Christmas. You've got and a Happy New Year in there as well. You could just have Happy New Year from our family. So really nice, useful little set of greetings just there. Sparkle of the Season. I've seen some lovely things done with this. So you've got a set of dies down here that give you sort of like these foliage wreaths, or this one I think has got like little hearts on it that you can build up. Just really pretty. And this, you've got bats on there and pine cones and leaves and stars. So you can make up all sorts of wreaths for all sorts of occasions, whatever it is that you fits the occasion. Little delights just here. There's that star wreath. Look, it's really pretty. There you've just got some more greetings, birthday wishes, Merry Christmas, thank you, trick or treat. Just useful for all sorts of things. This embossing folder just here is quite interesting. It's called the Star-Crossed embossing folder. So you've got like a, you can hardly pick that up, but you've got sort of crisscross designs on one half of it and sort of star spangles on the other, but it sort of comes diagonally. So you break on that, comes diagonally across the board, and you've got the crisscross pattern this side and the stars that side. That's a really interesting embossing folder. How about this for a stamp set? Reflected in Nature. That's a stamp and go, isn't it, type stamp set. And take time for you, breathe deep. May your journey take you to many new and exciting places. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Just so simple, but really lovely. And here we've got like these little tags. This is quite an interesting bundle. So you can see in the dies, you've got Santa and his sleigh. You've got some presents across there. Got some baubles down here, and then these are snowflakes. And you can use all of those to create these lovely tags, either as tags or use them as they have done here as panels to build up on card fronts. And then you've got the dies that are going to cut out these little bits as well, and that will take you through. You've got Merry, Thankful, Boo, Season's Greetings. So whatever the occasion between now and the new year, you'll be able to make yourself a nice little tag just there to go with them. And thinking, thanks and peace. So again, we've got here the well-defined. So a couple of great sort of sentiment stamp sets there. They're just so useful. We always need them. And they're quite big. This nice big piece on earth. You just need that on a sort of tag piece with a some beautiful paper behind it, and you've instantly got a really lovely card. And then you've got this joyful life. You've got little piggy with his takeaway coffee, hedgehog with a bowl of apples, and then the polar bear and the rabbit off on a bike ride. And friends like you make life a joy. So that's a really fun stamp set. And here we have the festive and bright bundle. So you've got like these sort of swags almost, haven't you? So you've got your Christmas lights there. This one is your fruit. So you can see that coming down the side of this card. You can see these swags coming across here. Or you've got your witches' hats and brooms and spiders' webs and things just there. So you can see how you can cut those out. You've got your label, and you've got some dies to cut out these little pieces as well, just to make up those fun cards. So that's interesting. So then you've got your index at the back. These are all your bundles with your stamps and dies or stamps and punches. All of the samples that are with the bundles at the back are different from the ones you get further in the catalogue on the main pages. So do check out those samples as well. Here's all your stamp sets, your punches, your dies, your embossing folders. There's quite a few there, all your different papers and ribbons, your speciality papers, your embellishments. And down here we have gift boxes and that lovely set of decorative masks. And then on the back page here, you've got your sets that you can use. Sorry, that appears to have gone. I wonder if my internet is playing up slightly. On the back page here, you have your hostess sets. So there's a couple of really fun sets there. One is an Amaryllis in Bloom, and the other is Seasons of Fun. So those are good fun indeed. Now let me just see if coming off that camera for a minute to be a bit better when we get a little less fuzzy when we go back. But So that is the mini catalogue. A quick whiz through, lots and lots of beautiful things in there, and lots of reasons why you're going to want to get your shopping lists out. So if you are here in the UK and you haven't yet had one of those catalogues through your door to physically flip through and put your own post-it notes on, then do get in touch, do leave me a message. I would love to be sending one your way so that you too can have your catalogue. So let's see if we can flip this camera around, see if it's got a little less fuzzy, and I'll show you some of the papers and things. So I've got a few things here. I haven't got everything in the catalogue. It's a little fuzzy, isn't it? Let me just check. The Wi-Fi on there. That's because for some reason it's come out of my extended Wi-Fi. I don't know why that is, but that's one of the things that's sent to try us. So this is the paper that you get with the cabins and things. So this is a speciality paper. So the Peaceful Place suite of products. So this is a speciality paper. So you have got lots and lots of foiling on here. So there's all these glittery silver stars, snowflakes on the trees and things, and then a more sort of muted grey colour on the other side. Again, there's silver foiling on the trees. This one has got silver foiling on these snowflakes. So sort of quite a muted background, a nice gingham there. Look at this one. How's that shiny, shiny? Okay. Embossed bark with trees on the other side. You've got this just a lovely background with this silver foiling in. And then on the back of that one, you've got all of these cabins that you could cut out or use as a background. And then you've got this beautiful white sheet with all these silver trees on and the snowflakes in the background that you could just cut into panels and use as card fronts. And if we turn it over, you've just got like this stripy pattern on it. So that's really beautiful paper. You will find details going up on my website for paper shares. So I'm going to do an offer of paper share of all the new papers. So not any that are returning, but just the new papers that are going to be featuring. What I've got here for you is the 3 speciality. This is the Whimsy Trees bundle that we're going to look at in a bit more detail in a minute. But this again has got foiling on, but this is more holographic, this foiling. Nice blue trees on the back there. You've got a stripe. You've got presents that have got foiling on them. Look at this pattern, isn't it beautiful? You've got these nice trees with holographic-y type stars in the background. And you've got these holly leaves again with the silver foiling on. Look at that beautiful pink. And then you've got these pink snowflakes. Again, that foiling, and then this fabulous stripe. So really lovely colours. Blushing Bride, Crumb Cake, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Polished Pink. So just not at all traditional Christmas colours, but really beautiful. And then here's that Blackberry Beauty paper I was just telling you about. Again, just really stunning. This has got gold foiling on it, but really lovely patterns. And there's some leaves with foiling on, and sort of like this cinnamon cider background. Just beautiful. Look at this with these owls. Just how stunning are they? Really lovely. Just beautiful papers that are just a delight to work with. You're definitely going to want those on your wish list. So that's the Blackberry Beauty. And I talked about that ephemera pack that goes with the Blackberry Beauty, and here we are. You're going to have these sheets. You've got the pop out gold foiled flowers and leaves and labels, just beautiful. The frames, that owl, isn't he lovely? And these coloured florals, just such lovely additions. I love this acorn just here, and the leaves, just lovely additions to your projects without being heavy and without adding too much in terms of postage and things, but adding a whole lot in terms of beautiful embellishments. And here's the little snowflakes that come with the whimsy. So some of these have already come out of here, but these are, it's a job to pick that up. It looks as if they're just white, but they're not. There is a real iridescent pink when it hits the light, with that almost mother of pearlish effect on there. Here's the dies that go with that beautiful Blackberry Beauty paper. So you can see this huge, big, intricate foliage die here, and then the little dies that are going to cut out your stamped images, your little bird and your foliage and your little flower just there. You've got a lovely little blobby stamp in there. I do love a good blobby stamp. We've got the deer, and there's a punch that goes with that. So that's a really lovely addition. You've got this deer with all the writing on it. And here you can add antlers. You've got this little swag. You've got your pebbles for the pathway. You've got your snowflakes and your trees. And a little rabbit even in there. So that's a gorgeous set. Here's your words of cheer. I haven't picked up the dies for this actually, but this is the one with the words that the cheer comes downwards, or the merry, I think it is, comes across. But yeah, just gorgeous. There's your little penguins, again with a punch to go with them. And here's your whimsical trees. Just a really fun collection of trees, and that goes obviously with that beautiful paper with all those pinks and blue and green. Just fabulous. Oh, here's the ribbon as well that goes with Whimsy Wonder Sweet collection. So let's have a little look at Sale-a-Bration, because we don't normally have Sale-a-Bration this time of the year. This is something special that's happened this year for the first time ever. So Sale-a-Bration number 2 for 2021 is going to be running throughout August and September, and there are some really beautiful things in here. So as with every Sale-a-Bration, you have got 3 ways that you can benefit from the freebies that are on offer in this little catalogue. And as always with Sale-a-Bration, they are money can't buy products. You cannot just put in an order and buy these. You have to earn them one of 3 ways. So the first section of the catalogue is free with a purchase. So if you put in an order of £45 or more for any products from any current catalogues, you get to choose one of the free products in here. Now you'll see that there's little circles here. This is free with a £45 purchase. When we get towards the back of the little brochure, there are a couple that are free with a £90 purchase, but let's have a look at the ones that are free with a £45 purchase first. You've got this bedazzling speciality paper, and it is really very bedazzling. Let's take a sheet out. It's almost like glitter ball, lots and lots of sequins crushed up next to each other on 6x6 sheets, and it's not quite silver, it's sort of I don't know, it's sort of almost multi-tonal, but just really beautiful. Champagne they call it, but there's a bit of silver in there, there's a bit of gold in there. The overall effect perhaps is champagne. But you get 8 sheets of that 6x6 bedazzling paper, so that's one of the free gifts that you can have. So a £45 order, you can choose to have that. I promised you that there was something that went with the penguins, and you will see that I've already been dipping into this. So again, gorgeous colours. You've got the greens and the pinks and the blues, and you've got these little creatures here, some of them that can be punched out, some you can cut out. So it's not just about the penguin. So this little penguin here will punch out with the punch, but it's not just about the penguin, it's also about his little friends. So he's got a little fox in there and a snowman, and elsewhere, yes, we've got the little polar bear as well. So just gorgeous. So one side features these cute creatures, and the other side has got a beautiful pattern on it. In fact, here we have a sheet with all of those papers on. So as you can see, one side is bursting with cute little critters, and the other side has got these fabulous background papers on. So really great pack of paper that works beautifully with your penguin stamp and punch from the mini catalogue. And the Penguin Playmates paper you can only get as a free offering with a £45 purchase. Obviously, if you put in a £90 order, you can either choose to have one Sale-a-Bration worth £90, or you can choose two £45. There's no limits on them. Here we've got a Feels Like Home stamp set, which is really lovely. So you've got this doorway with the bike and the tree growing outside, the little pots. I'm always and forever here for you, and your friendship feels like home to me. So really lovely stamp set. So that's a £45 stamp set. Here we've got a pack of paper that actually coordinates with the hand penned set from the annual catalogue, but this paper is all black and white. So you get 4 sheets of each, and you can either use it as it is with black and white, or you can take out your colouring tools and colour that paper in any colour you like. So that's a really nice addition to the hand penned suite in the annual catalogue. Again, free with a £45 order. We've got another pack of paper here, and this one will coordinate with the deer punch. So you've got this paper here that you can punch some deers out, obviously only the ones that are going the right way, unless you can perfectly line them up going the other. But then you've got a whole load of other really useful generic Christmassy papers with plaids and stripes and snowflakes that are going to be just so useful. That would go really well with that stamp set with the trees and the leaves and things in it. Just great stuff. So that is the Peaceful Prince 12x12 designer series paper, as I say, that coordinates beautifully with that punch just there. Some sheep. Now we've got 2 things just here. So for one £45 order, you can have your sheep stamp set. Isn't that fun? How cute are they? I've seen some really nice ones done where people have stamped and cut them out onto patterned papers to make really fun patterned sheep. So really good fun can be had. You've got your little party hat there. But then for another £45 order, you can actually get the dies that are going to cut them out, along with some clouds, balloons, sunshine, flag, that nice gate. So yeah, you can really start to have some fun with those as well. Not only can you stamp them, but earn the dies, and you can die cut them as well. Here's one of those really useful stamp sets, textures and frames. So you've got blobs, you've got circles, splatters, frames, stripes, and then these sort of nice watercolory wash type backgrounds you can see on this cards just here, how that stamp's been used to build up that background, and this stripes has been used to make a crisscrossy one on there. So really, really useful little stamp set, and that's free with a £45 order. So then we come to our £90, and this is the Summer Shadow dies, and I did use these on my Facebook Live yesterday, and we also used it again on our games night. So these big solid dies here will cut out the stamped images from the shaded summer stamp set that's available in the annual catalogue. But then you've got these really lovely dies that die cut these additional flowers. It's just a fabulous die set. 11 dies in there, some really quite good big sized dies, and free with a £90 order. Delicate Dahlias. So this is a 2-step stamp set. It is a distinctive stamp set and is just really beautiful. Look at the detail in that dahlia stamp just there. Just really gorgeous. So a big stamp set. You've got the 2 sets of stamps in there. One gives you the outlines, one gives you the infill. You don't have to use them both, but you can use them together. Just a really big sentiment, a big statement stamp, and that is free with a £90 order. So you can earn freebies by purchasing. When you purchase, when you put in your orders, you'll get those as an added bonus. You can earn free things by hosting an event, so or putting in a bigger order that kicks off the stamping rewards. So if you place an order or you host an event that generates £275 worth of sales, then you will also be entitled, on top of all your other benefits, to this In Your Words stamp set. And this has been created, they asked demonstrators for what sentiments they would like in their would like to see. Perhaps the stars are openings where our loved ones shine down to let us know they are happy. Sending this card for no particular reason. I see you and you are wonderful. There is magic in every beginning. Hope your day is fantabulistic, fabulous and fantastic all in one. So some really fun sentiments there, and I say that is free if you either place an order that comes to £275 or you host an event. You gather together some friends and that event generates £275 worth of sales. Last but not least, as always during Sale-a-Bration, there are benefits to joining the Stampin' Up family during this time. Now, there are so many reasons why you might want to join the Stampin' Up family. It is often said people join for the discount and stay for the people, and I believe that is absolutely true. You may not be joining for the discount. Obviously, you will benefit from the discount, but you may have other reasons why you want to join. But whatever your reasons for joining, you become a valued member of the Stampin' Up family. And certainly within my team, even before I came live today, there was lots of conversations going on where people are showing love to each other, supporting each other, sharing their creativity, and it is just such a wonderful community. And if you want to be part of that wonderful community and you want to be part of my lovely Love-a-Ducklings team, we are always open to welcoming new people. And if you join during Sale-a-Bration, as always, there are additional benefits. And this is where I thought I did make up a little list somewhere of a potential starter kit. Your starter kit can be anything that you want it to be, but it's useful sometimes to have a bit of an idea of what a starter kit might look like. So let me find my list. I've buried it under a whole pile of papers. So what could a starter kit look like? Now, your starter kit, you pay £99 for your starter kit, and for that £99 you get to choose £130 worth of product of your choice. You could, if it's current, you can put it in and it's available, you can put it into your basket. It's entirely up to you what you have. But let's have a suggested kit. So we could have the entire Whimsy and Wonder suite. So that's all of these beautiful papers with this sort of holographic foiling, this beautiful reel of ribbon, the wonderful Whimsical Trees stamp set, and I don't know whether I brought it across. I don't think I did, but there's also a die set. So let's just imagine that that's the die set that goes with this particular suite. It's not, but there is a die set that I've got over in my box that goes with that suite. So you've got your stamps, you've got your dies, you've got your ribbon, you've got your paper, and you've also got your gorgeous holographic snowflakes. So that is your entire Whimsy and Wonder bundle. Let me just make sure that I haven't denied you anything in that bundle. No, here we go. Stamp set, dies, paper, ribbon, snowflakes. So to that Whimsy and Wonder bundle, we're going to add the penguins. So let's have our penguin stamp set and our penguin punch. So we're going to add those into our basket. In addition to that, I'm going to add in a stamp set I haven't yet got, but I think is great fun, and that's this Delivering Cheer stamp set. So let's add the Delivering Cheer stamp set into our bundle. Now that leaves us with £9. Now we could fiddle and faddle around and have, you know, little bits of ribbon and things, but if we add two Tombos, 2 pots of multi-purpose adhesive to that bundle, then that comes to £130 exactly. So that would be a standard starter kit. You pay £99, you could have that whole £130 worth of product. But it is celebration, and during celebration you get freebies, you get extras. And for this celebration, the extra is to that bundle, you can add your choice of one of these bundles from the mini catalogue. So let's have a look at the bundles that you can add. So you could have the Frosted Gingerbread bundle, which is this bundle here with these lovely intricate die cut pieces that can make up these sort of gingerbread biscuity type look effects, but obviously you can use it for lots more than that. There's no reason why you have to do it in those colorways. You can make it whatever you like. So that's one that you could add to that bundle. So that's a £45.75 worth of freebies that you could be adding into that bundle. Perhaps you don't fancy that one. Let's have a flick. You could have the Christmas season bundle. So that's this one here with the pine cones and the holly leaves and all these lovely labels. That's £49.50 worth, nearly £50 worth that you could have for free on top of your starter kit. Or perhaps you'd like the Christmas to Remember with all of these greetings and these lovely intricate foliage dies. That one's actually £55.75, but could be yours for free on top of your starter kit. Whimsical Trees is one that you could have. Obviously with our starter kit we've already got the Whimsical Trees. We're not going to be adding that one into our bundle, but you could do if you would like to. The Peaceful Deer, so you could go for a stamp and punch bundle. So you could have this lovely deer stamp set with this little deer punch. That could be your choice of a freebie. That one's £33.25 worth of freebie. What about those sweet little stockings Would you like the little dog and the cat and the hamster and the stockings and the labels that go with it? How cute is that? That could be yours. £44 worth of freebie-ness that would bring you. Penguin Place is another bundle that you can have. Obviously, we've already got that in our imaginary starter kit, but you could have that. The Peaceful Cabins. So this lovely cabin stamp set with these dies that create like these backgrounds and things. £49.50. Again, nearly a £50 worth of freebies. What about the Arctic Bears? That's £44 worth of freebies for that stamp set and dies. That's another one that you could choose to have. The Beauty of Tomorrow, that's that lovely stamp and then dies that go with this gorgeous papers. You can choose that stamp set and die set as part of your bundle. That's £46.75 worth. Perhaps you'd like the gorgeous leaves. So £41.25 worth of freebie in your starter kit. Absolutely gorgeous. And last but not least, your last choice of a freebie bundle is this one here. Another £49.50 bundle with this stamp set and dies from the Nature's Harvest. So if you join the Stamping Up family and come and join this wonderful community of people, you can get for £99, you choose your £130 worth of goodies. So you're already saving £31. You've already got a £31 saving on your goodies, and in addition to that you get the bundle, and I think the biggest bundle price was about £55, wasn't it? So you can have up to around about £50 worth of free goodies on top of that. So you'll be paying £99, but you'll be getting £80 worth of, or up to even over £80 worth of goodies for free. Can't argue with that. Tremendous value. And then going forward, once you have become a member of the Stamping Up family, you do have a certain amount of sales or purchases that you have to make on a quarterly basis. You never have to achieve that at the end of your first quarter. It's always by your second quarter. But you also get a discount. So you get at least a 20% discount on any order that you place going forward. So a bargain right at the beginning to get hold of all of the lovely things that you want from the mini catalogue. All of those extra goodies, that extra bundle that you can choose. You get to be part of the big Stamping Up family and all the benefits that that brings you. You get to have a discount. And just, there's nothing to lose. I always say there are no expectations when you join the Stamping Up family. There are only opportunities, and I would love you to come and join us and make the most of the opportunities that it brings to you. So if that is something that you are remotely interested in, do get in touch. There's never any pressure, but I can talk to you about what all of that means, for you. So let's come back up. There we are. So we've had a quick flick through this catalogue, and we've had a quick flick through this catalogue, and we've had a look at some of the products. You are going to see lots and lots of samples from me and from lots of other people as we go forward playing with this. Christmas is going to start really kicking off with a vengeance. Now we have all these fabulous goodies to play with. So do go on, make an order. I will add my shop link to the description on the video, as well as my new host code for August. So do go and make the most of that. Do get in touch with me if I can be of any help with any of it. But now's the time to start getting stocked up on those Christmas and autumn goodies, Halloween goodies, if that's something that you like to play with, and making the most of your crafty time in the months ahead. So thank you for joining me this evening. As I say, if you need any help with any of that, do get in touch and we will be back playing with some of those goodies very, very soon. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will bid you good night.